So using if-else ladder can be very useful, but sometimes there could be too many true conditions to even do that. So in that case, we could use the switch statement. So we can use a switch statement to select one of many code blocks to be executed. So syntax is switch and an expression. It can be very well a variable, and then we can check for case 1, or case X, case Y, case Z, and all that, and at some point we can have a default case. Okay, so here's an example. So we have an integer that says day 4, and then we can say switch day. What if day is 1? We can say it's Monday, and then we can break from there. What if day is 2? We can print Tuesday and then break. We'll learn more about break later on. What if it's case 3? We can say Wednesday and break. And what if it's 4? We can say Thursday. What if it's 5? We can say Friday. And then what if it's not? We can say default. Then you can say it's a weekend, or we can say we can continue with 6 and 7 as well. Okay, so you're welcome to try this. I'm not going to do an example on this, but I will give you a challenge. So let's write a program called GPA, and then that will ask user for a letter grade, and I will take the letter grade either with the system.in.read or with the scanner class, and then print the GPA for that letter grade. Here's what you could use. So if user enters 4A, you can say 4.0, for B you can say 3.0, for C you can say 2.0, and for D you can say 1.0, and for anything else you can just print 0. So pause the video here, go ahead and try this on your own, and then come back and to see my solution. All right, let's try this together. Save as. So I'm going to call this gpa.java. So I have two options. I could use the system, since I'm asking for the letter, I can use this, or I can use scanner class to read a string. Okay, so I want to go with this one. For what I want to do is just gonna cheat a little bit here. I'm going to copy the entire code and then enter and then close them. Okay, so what should I name this? I should name this GPA. All right, so I need a char. Again, you can use this with char, or you can use a string with the scanner class. So my choice is to use char. So let's call this letter, and then we can prompt the user pl, or just p print. You can say enter a letter grade. You can also prompt it, make sure user knows what to enter, A to F. So that's descriptive enough. Okay, so and then I can say letter is set to a char typecasted system.in.read. Okay, so now I can build my switch case. I can say switch. I'm checking letter. All right, and then case. I have a couple of cases. Case for A. So if it's if you're using the char, you have to say A in single quotes. If you're using a string, you have to use double quote. So what if for case A, which basically says that what if the letter is A. So let's do a little bit of indentation. Then we can say print, and we can say your GPA is say 4.0. Okay, that's good enough. Then we can break. Break will prevent us to go into other cases. Then I'm gonna copy each case, and then what I want to do is just to check, change to B, and then make this 3, and then make this a C, and then say 2, and copy and paste again for D, and that's 1.0. And then for anything else, we can use the default, and then you can say PL. Let me just be lazy again and then copy this and just say 0.0. So user might say F, you might say G, might say Z, whatever, but it will all say 0. So let's try this. Clear, then Java C GPA .java. Looks good. All right, so I'm gonna enter A. You will say your GPA is 4.0. How about C? That's 2.0. How about F? That's 0. How about T? It's still 0.